Hey there, Leo Sun, Leo Moon, Leo Rising. Welcome to your reading for September 26th through October 2nd. Wow. Change of seasons, change of the calendar, like all kinds of changes happening. But these changes are allowing us to figure out what's really of value to us and where it is that we want to go from here. So you have here kind of your energy showing up as the key to the situation. We're definitely all trying to figure out what is our personal path to happiness and fulfillment, and you for sure are working on this. So why I said your energy sort of showing up here, we have this energy of the tiger, right? But it comes with the high priestess. And this is about intuitively knowing what it is that brings you the joy and the happiness. Okay, and there you are. Wow. All right. Okay. All right. So following your intuition to understand what it is what changes you need to make in order to bring in your happiness. What is your wish list? What is authentic to you? What is truth to you? There's a lot of things going to fall away this week. It's kind of like someone's ripping off the blindfold, someone's pulling off the mask. We see the authenticity and the truth of what's important to us, what brings joy and happiness into our lives. And also we see where other people have been inauthentic. There's a lot of shifting, changing energy this week that will allow you to get to the truth of the matter. And so the high priestess in the heart space is asking you to listen to your intuition, to really listen to yourself, what you think, what you feel. And when I say think, I think that means from the higher heart. When something triggers you and it makes you think something, trust yourself. A lot of reasons to trust yourself. Okay, and they just said you've earned all those stripes. So on this tiger, there's the stripes, right? And so everything that has happened through your lifetime, all the lessons that you've learned, they're a part of your wisdom. Right? So wisdom is when you have knowledge plus experience that equals wisdom, and you've been gaining wisdom to be able to look into the crystal ball, to see the future based on your inner knowing and inner guidance. We're all working toward this little otter of happiness here. What is the pursuit of our happiness this week? And your cards definitely reflect that is what you're looking for. So your overall energy here, we have the Sun of Wands, so that would be like the Knight of Wands with the Death card. Transformation. Rapid, passionate, fiery energy to complete a situation in order to move forward. And I think that you've been stuck trying to create the change, and this new moon that we just had on the 25th, plus we have the 1010 gateway and all this other energetic shift going on. And the next new moon is actually in Scorpio, and that's an eclipse. And so this is a period of rapid evolution and change and getting fired up and passionate about something. And so I think that you become very passionate about making this change, because here in the area of what's been the obstacle, you have the world completing the process. It's been an obstacle. How do I do that? And so you're being encouraged to pull together conflicting ideas and to create a cohesiveness out of them in order to figure out the way forward. So you have been trying to maintain your emotional balance in what feels like very trying situation. Like lots of things going on. It's been very difficult emotionally. And the Temperance card here, I'm just trying to stay calm. I'm just trying to stay calm. I want everything to be calm. But they're saying, no, it's time to get fired up. This week, get fired up about making the change in your life that you most desire. Get fired up with passion and excitement for your own personal happiness. Your own personal happiness matters. And if you're sitting on the sidelines of your life, it's not coming in, right? And so it's time to take all of this disruptive energy around you and organize it. There's a very much of an organizational energy. We have Mercury moving, stationing direct on Sunday, along with, at the same time, the moon gets into Capricorn. So this is energy of let's get organized and let's get moving on this project. And so here in the area of the heart space, you have the 10 of Cups, but it's in the area of where the anxiety is, trying to figure out, how do I create happiness in my own life? How do I do that? right? So one of the things that is definitely being, the transformation happens with the Five of Wands. Okay. So the Five of Wands is conflicting ideas, conflicting either or scattered energy. And this really looks more like scattered energy than any other one thing to me. Depends on what I see, but this time I'm seeing it as scattered energy. So you transform the situation by refocusing your energy on the one thing that you really want, like really getting focused in on creating order out of chaos, which is going to be a lot easier once Mercury moves direct. We have so many planets in retrograde. That one at least will help us organize our minds in order to start moving things forward. And this is in the area of your mind. How do you transform the situation and start moving toward the Nine of Cups? So when the action is the Nine of Cups, this is your wish list. Have you made a wish list? Have you defined for you what means emotional happiness? Maybe you're like, I want to be happy, but have you defined what that means and what that looks like to you? Because that becomes very important. So you're going to take this Five of Wands, these 5 things that you're scattering your energy on, and this week try to pare it down to 3. Try to pare it down to 3 things. Or at least create order out of chaos. Because moving forward, in order to create abundance, we have the Nine of Wands. But in this particular deck, that way that 9 Wands looks, it's created a staircase. And so this is taking all of the scattered energy and putting it into a nice orderly focus so that you can climb up, heading toward the moon, your intuition, heading toward the completion, a full moon. It's not full yet. Yours down here. It's a new moon. We've got time to climb. But it starts by organizing your thoughts in a way that will allow you to take a step forward. Every step matters, right? Every time you take a step up, it levels you up. It allows you to be closer to the goal, allows you to start moving toward what it is that you really want. I wish they had a star up there. All right, so in the heart space, we have the Three of Wands. This is even more organized in the heart space. This is, and look, these wands are tied together. It's like an understanding that these 3 things support each other. I'm going to put them together to create a balance in my heart space. It's taking all of this energy here of this 10 of Cups and pouring it into the center here. Because these 3 things, and this is body, mind, and soul. Body, mind, and soul. What brings the happiness for you occurs in the body, mind, and soul. I guess that goes on the bottom. Really can't tell. So, when you're considering and organizing your scattered energy, does what supports your physical body also support your mind? Does what supports your mind and your body support your soul? Does what your soul supports supported by your mind and body? You know, like, does this all come together into this nice little package that you can carry up the steps? And things that don't line up with your overall vision for your life, those are the things that get left behind. Those are the things not worth carrying. Those are the things not worth worrying about. So, when you define for yourself this week, when you define for yourself what it is that means personal happiness, the Nine of Cups is personal happiness. The Otter wants us to think about personal happiness this week. When you decide what it is, there is truly your vision of happiness for yourself. Do the actions, wands, line up with your stated heart's desire and goal? And that's how you can organize this. Because your outgoing card, it's you. It is the Father of Wands. It is the energy of taking action. Queen of Wands is more of a receptive energy. This is the I'm taking action toward my goal. And it's the lightning bolt. It is the sudden rising up into your power, the Kundalini energy. I'm passionate about this. I'm excited about this, and I'm taking action and moving forward in this. And it's focused intention, right? It is focused energy. When the lightning bolt comes in, that is all this energy focused into one spot. Focus your energy. Create order out of chaos. And start moving towards your goal. Let's take a look at that moon as it travels this week and see what other advice is coming through from Spirit for you. I am on Facebook every day. Would love to have you come and check those out. We look at that deeper into the astrology than just basically the moon here. And I pull cards for that. Wow, so many cards coming out. Wow, holy crap. Okay, beginning of the week, Monday and Tuesday. That's the energy of that new moon in Libra coming through. There is this beautiful flow of energy between Mars and Saturn and the moon, helping you to just flow and organize. It's organizational. Venus is getting ready to move into, she's still in Virgo though, that organizational energy. She's getting ready to move into Libra this week, but she's talking to Pluto about how to transform your life, how to do this, how to create what you want. You have here, I am sheltered within the wings of angels, and you have the peace and the reassurance. Spirit's got your back. Spirit totally has your back. You're being asked to have the conversations with them. Wisdom rises from the stillness within me. Wisdom rises from the stillness within me. This is the key to the situation. Take some time out to stop and think, well, I want to say, and feel and listen to yourself. Feel and listen to yourself about what is exciting and what means abundance to you, because you have the grasshopper and the turkey. Okay? So the grasshopper is exciting, new, adventurous, it's the breakthrough, it's the good stuff. It's the things that always drive the fire energies forward. And then you have this abundance in all aspects of your life. So this is a week to find the inner peace, to be sheltered within the energy of your relationship with your higher self and your spirit guide team, and really focus on what fills up your cups. Monday and Tuesday, really use this energy and define for yourself what is true abundance. What is this 10 of Cups that you're going for? And how do you want to proceed forward? And so thinking about what it is that you want with clarity of thought is really going to help you to move forward. Spend some quiet time. Take a little time for yourself. Shut the world out, shut the world down, and just pull your energy into yourself. Stay home and cocoon a little bit. This is the moon moves into Scorpio 7:15 p.m. Eastern time zone here in the U.S. on Tuesday evening. So Wednesday and Thursday, the moon in Scorpio. It's about creating an action plan. Venus comes home to Libra. She's like, I have value, I have worth in relationships, and I want things to be more balanced. I want to give what I get and get what I give. And so there's this energy about revising and editing our plan and everything. For you, the first card that I see that flipped up here is this card of forgiveness. Scorpio always has this dive deep. This forgiveness feels like I forgive myself for putting myself in a situation where I feel out of control. Because I know that you don't like that, right? So when you forgive yourself because you didn't know better, and then you forgive others because they didn't know better, he didn't know better, she didn't know better, they didn't know better, none of us knew better. We're all learning and growing together. That's how we get organized and start climbing our way up out of messes, right? So this forgiveness of yourself, and then it's easier to forgive others. You have the card of action. You have the card of action, focused intention, organizing. What action are you going to take? So the action first is the forgiveness. That's the first one. That helps you to start putting all these crazy pieces together into an organized way, right? All the scattered energy becomes more focused. When you can say, okay, this is my current situation. This is what it looks like. This is not what I wanted, but this is where I am. And from here, where do I go? And I forgive myself for how I got here, because that doesn't even matter right now. What matters is where I'm at and where I'm going. And then you take back your power and look at this. That lightning bolt of focused intention. The power of being Leo. The power of taking confident, creative, passionate action toward your heart's desire. Whatever that is. Really beautiful cards. Oh, the moon moves into Sagittarius, fellow fire sign there. First thing on Friday morning. This is where all that truth gets revealed. This is really where we strip away the things that are not authentically us, but we are optimistic about the future. We are excited about it. It is the Cinderella story. It really is. You know, at the stroke of midnight, all of a sudden you realize, oh, that's not really a fancy carriage. That's just a pumpkin, right? But there's beauty in the authenticity. There's beauty in the simplicity. And Cinderella, whether she was dressed up or not, was a beautiful soul. And you're being asked to walk in the beauty. You're being asked to find the joy and the happiness and in being you and in your life. And letting the things complete, the cycles to complete, the need to complete, that allow you to fully enter back into your own power. Step back into your own power. So, like I said, on Sunday, that moon in Capricorn working with Mercury stationing direct is allowing us to start putting things into order and start making our plans to move forward. Okay, I've shuffled between and everything, and this card, you're the 5th sign I've done. I think this is definitely the 3rd time I've seen it, if not the 4th. It is a power symbol to create. It is a power symbol to create. What do you want to create? Order out of chaos, right? Create. What do you want to create? Order out of chaos that leads to happiness and joy. This is lucky and serendipitous events. Well, luck and serendipity happen when we do the work first, when we lay the groundwork, when we organize, and, so luck is when hard work meets opportunity. You can't, if you don't organize the scattered thinking, you have no possibility of creating the staircase so that you're at the top when the opportunity bus stops by, right? You got to get there. And you have protection. This card has also shown up frequently. Strong protection for the family and the home. This week, there is overall, there's so much energy around protection coming in. We are protected in our cocoons so that we can create our dreams. It's very much like we are in the womb and we are dreaming our future into being, and we are all safe and protected as we do this. That starts with forgiving ourselves and others, and then focusing. Focused intention yields desired results. All right, Leo, excellent week ahead for you. It's time to start, getting organized a little bit more than you have been. And don't be mad at yourself because you feel like you should be further along, because you're probably exactly right where you're supposed to be. So don't worry about that. All right, you guys take care. I'm on Facebook every day. I would love to have you come for the live chat. It's at 7:30 p.m. every Sunday night here on YouTube. That's Eastern time zone, so I'll have to check your time zone to get it right. And we just chat along, and then the chat disappears. So what goes on in there stays in there, and it's just a private community time, and I would love to have you join. All right, you guys take care. I mean that. You got this. I'll talk to you soon.